trying to do this trip on vegan food. This trail is like a roller coaster. I honestly think that some of the hardest parts of the trail are past behind me now. The campsite 1's water was out of order. Morning. Back on the trail. Had a good night's sleep last night. I went to bed at about 8. Did not get out of bed until 7. Slept pretty soundly the whole time. I got about 20 miles to go today. I think it's going to be a little easier than yesterday, but yesterday when I said that I thought the hardest part of the trail was behind us, the trail responded by giving me a giant hill that took me about an hour to climb. I think it was almost 2 miles of ascending. But yeah, beans and rice were good last night. I thought I was going to eat some Nutter Butters last night, but after I ate my beans and rice, I was just so tired, I just wanted to go to bed. Body is a little achy this morning. That's part of the reason that I took so long to get on the trail, because it's almost 9 now. I just needed to take my time and get moving again. But it's going to be a good day. It's nice and cool right now, a little bit overcast. It's supposed to get up into the mid-80s. Spiderwebs everywhere. I've already walked through like 20, but it's okay. It's always a good day to be out in the woods, right? Okay, I'm sure there are bad days to be out in the woods, but today is not going to be one of them. So let's do this. come in here and like chop some of this stuff down, I think this would be a jaw-dropping spot. Or you came in like early spring or late fall or winter. Still pretty nice. Still pretty nice. This section is like a completely different world from everything else we've hiked. Except for the spiders. They're still here. Much of a trail. Looks like I just crossed the street. So, I'm getting sick and tired of spider webs. Like, I might not do the wilderness extension just because of the spiders. Look at my trekking poles. Can you see that? There are so many spider webs that a horsefly landed on my trekking pole and got stuck to it. I don't know. Like, typically I don't mind a few spider webs, but it's like every few feet I walk through another one, knock another one down, flick a spider off me. It really messes up the like rhythm. You know, you can't get like settled in. And with this many like ups and downs, you kind of need to like settle into a rhythm. I just can't do it. I'm constantly brushing spider webs off my face, knocking spiders off my clothes. Getting frustrated. Oh well. Onward. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so that's the trail. I walked past it, stopped at it, looked at it, was like, that can't be it. There's nothing marking it. So I walked about 1.5 miles further down the road and never came to it. Came all the way back, and I'm just gonna have to assume that's the trail. I honestly almost just kept going down this road. I could have taken it up to the next road, hung a left, and picked up the trail again. Just been a couple miles. I'd have been like right by Camp 7. But I want to actually see the trail. That said, I'm starting to not have fun anymore. And I think I'm going to bypass the wilderness extension and just head back to the car tonight, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to stop at campsite 6 for lunch. I'm a couple miles away from it now. I hoped to be at it by lunch. But I'll stop there for lunch and think this through. Yeah. My legs feel good. Got some blisters on my feet that are bugging me a little bit, but it's the spider webs mostly. They just suck all the fun out of this. Yeah, alright, well, down we go. Alright, so I'm at campsite 6, which is really nice. It's got a couple creeks. I think if I cross this creek, there's another like area to camp down at the bottom. And I've looked at the map, and from campsite 6 to the car is about 10 miles if I don't do the wilderness extension. So I think I'm just going to do that. I'm not having as much fun as I had hoped to have, largely due to the constant barrage of spider webs and spiders, and not being able to like get into a groove. So I think I'm going to filter water here. I'm going to camel up. I'm going to pack up both water bottles. I'll fill up after I drink some and eat some food, and then I think this is the last time I'm going to stop. I think I'll just bust out those 10 miles to the car, if I'm back on the trail by 1:45, then I should be back to the car by 7 at the latest. And that is assuming that there's some really difficult parts. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some water, hydrate up real good, eat some lunch real quick, and then I'm going to just go to the car. 10 miles. I can do 10 more miles. All right, that's it for now. All right, well, I had some lunch. I cameled up, filled up some water, drank some water, and I'm ready to do this. So next time I stop and take off my backpack, it's going to be to put it in the back of my car. 10 miles, it's 1:45. Let's do this. The people that I shared a campsite with last night, I just passed them on the trail. I was like, how'd you guys get ahead of me? They couldn't find that turn back off onto the trail either from the road. They just stayed on the road like I thought about doing. And then came over, got back on the trail. They were sitting there having a snack, relaxing, when I came upon them. So definitely was not just me. It's a pretty crappy scenario, but glad they were able to find the trail again. And yeah, so I'm in this area here. Looks like it was burned at some point or something. Everything's small, all the trees are little. Lots of variety though, very cool looking. And I think that I'm getting close to campsite 7. Hopefully. Okay, so that area with the really cool, diverse plants was not part of the trail. I discovered that when what I was following ended suddenly. Hiked back about 1.5 miles again, maybe more. It was pretty long, to discover that I had missed the turnoff because it wasn't marked. Second time today. So I've probably got 5 or 6 extra miles today because of poorly marked trail. People I shared my camp with last night also missed the turnoff. So, hiked with them for a while. And you've been alone, not really talked to anybody for days. It's nice to talk to people, even strangers. But, so I'm still not to Camp 7 yet. But I'm not stopping there, I'm gonna keep moving. Getting close though, definitely getting close. I think I gotta go up a little more, then descend down to 7, and then hike it out. And now it's raining. like 2.5 miles from the car. It's pouring down rain. I really don't want to put on my rain gear. Let me see if I can hold off. All right, the path got narrower and seems to be kind of holding the pattern of a steady descent, which makes me think that we are nearing the end. Fingers crossed. So as I'm coming to the end of this, I wanted to take a minute and reflect on the trail. It's hard. Like, when people say this is the hardest trail in Ohio, they're not messing around. It's a hard trail. It also, at least in the summertime, isn't much to look at. I mean, it's beautiful, you're in the woods, but you never get any like big open views or just that one spot that I recorded. Most of the open views that I got, like from yesterday and stuff, I held my phone up with my trekking pole, used it as like an extension pole to get those. But everything's, you gotta be 10 feet tall to see them. The other thing is that the bugs are awful in the summertime. I don't know if you've seen Bryce Newbold's video. This is where he got like the hundreds of tick bites on his feet. That was here. I didn't get any ticks on me that I'm aware of yet. But the spider webs were so bad. I felt like Indiana Jones in that, I think it's Raiders of the Lost Ark in the cave. And when the spiders weren't bad, the gnats were pretty bad. I can deal with gnats better than spider webs though. Yeah, those are my thoughts. It's hard. Doing it isn't overnight. It's probably not something I'll plan to do again. Let's get to the car. All right, I am just about to my car, walking down this road to the parking lot. It's starting to rain again, so I'm in a big hurry. But I did it. 19 miles yesterday, 20 something today. Rounding out the Shawnee backpacking trail as an overnight, powered by vegan food. Feel pretty good about that. Everything went well. Cannot express to you how excited I am to sit down in my car, drive to a gas station, and get the largest Coca-Cola that they sell. All right, guys. Thanks for following along. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.